Welcome back to another ANALOS video. So my last video I was talking about how the price has gone down, the obvious of what's going on and what's in everyone's minds right now. But I thought I'd do something a bit different to sort of maybe help. Maybe give some suggestions, because I know because from the Twitter space earlier and yesterday as well, the guy Mike, he seems, and it's, just me being honest, he seems like he really just needs more just people to contribute and help and advise on how to just push something and how to make something bigger than it already is, based on a downfall. Because of the price and how it's sort of inflicted on people's opinions, you could say, on where they go from here with ANALOS. It's because the price has gone negative, people's mindsets, you could say, are a bit more negative towards this now. But I think a massive sort of thing that they're missing is how they are engaging with people on Twitter. I say this because if you look at all the different popular meme coins and the popular projects like Sheeb or Pepe or even Bonk, let's leave Bonk out of this actually, because they're a completely sort of different. The way they're doing it is really different. Let's use Pepe as an example. Pepe is a good example. In fact, I think Pepe is probably the best example for this. Before Pepe got massively big and it started the whole meme coin phase, that was like a mini bull run just for meme coins back in May, June time. They were very smart in terms of what they were doing on social media. So on Twitter, they would post just memes and they would just do funnies all the time. And I'm contrasting that with ANALOS's Twitter, because ANALOS's Twitter, and this is really just to help, this is what this is, just to advise, all they seem to be doing is just saying this is what's coming, this is what's going to drive the price. So I got completely distracted, so I don't know where I was. So I think his name's Mike, he's doing the Twitters as well. It's just posting things about centralized exchanges are coming. We've got this around the corner, and now they're posting about this ANALOS OS operating system thing. That looks really interesting, by the way. But I think they really need to shift how they engage with people on Twitter, and they've sort of given themselves a sort of narrow, sort of tunnel visioned mindset and approach towards Twitter, which is just to boost their own price and promise almost like this is what's coming. That's not necessarily the best approach, because all you're doing is you're giving hope the entire time, and then what that does for him is that he has to sort of find a way to do it and come through with those promises, you could say. And that can be draining, and that can just not work out very well. But what he could do instead is what I've got right up on here, is just to create a completely different strategy. Obviously the strategy, as I've gone over, is just very price orientated. But if you were just to not focus on that and just completely focus on building awareness and just building a newer community, that will drive in a lot more people to the ecosystem. Of course, everyone already knows about this, but it's just to completely change the approach of how they're currently doing it. So if they were to post memes, which is my first point, just anything to do with, or even anything backwards, because if they just create a brand that's backwards, like they've already done, Solana backwards, create memes that are backwards, just that funny backward memes, and just do something creative around that, something relatable as well that we can engage with in a backwards way. Just try and create a narrative where things are backwards on their tweets, in terms of memes and in terms of conversation as well, just to make it almost cryptic, so you have to sort of figure out what's going on, to make it fun. Also just in the current events, like news events in real life, or just talk about the SEC, just rant about them in a backwards Solana way, just to have fun really, and just try and engage and make it different and unique. So that's one. Second is to tag Solana or Solana products or Solana based people within Solana who work in Solana, to just generate more awareness, just to get them to like it or to repost it or to retweet it, create conversation, perhaps set up a Twitter Spaces with them just to talk. New Year's coming up, there's people taking time off, so perhaps they might have some free time, who knows. So there's that. So just to try and get a conversation going with these Solana based people or products that they work with, or the certain niches they're going into in Solana, that could be very sort of beneficial for the meme coin. Completely reshape and revamp the social media strategy right now, because the strategy right now it's pretty boring. It's just, we're going to do this, that, and the other, and it's going to be done by this date. It's very deliver your work to client. That's what I'm used to anyway, on X date. That's what it feels like, especially because I work in marketing, so I know how that feels, and that's just how it looks. It's not on email, it's by a tweet instead. Another one is to do daily competitions, and then post the competitions on Twitter. Say, I don't know, if we get 5,000 likes or 2,000 retweets, then we'll give away $10,000 worth of ANALOS tokens to person who we pick. I don't know, they'll figure that one out, but just to do sort of daily competitions would help. Just give a fixed number per day, and then you just say in the tweet, post your wallet address, so make it easy for everyone involved. When you do the tweets, when they reply, and then put hashtag ANALOS in your reply, just so it gets more trending. Do biggest buy competitions, so the top 3 get 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000, whatever it might be, dollars worth of tokens. Do this every other day or daily. And then another one, a big one, is to do a timed event. So it's similar to a biggest buy, where that everyone knows that's within the system, within the ecosystem, that's already a holder, that this is what they would do, ANALOS. They would say, we're going to be launching this new competition, and the competition is this. Every day, we're going to do a window of time, and it's only 5 minutes long, and then when we tweet about it, that's when you buy. And then when you buy, we have all of your addresses within that time period, and then onwards from there, if you were within that 5-minute time period of buying, we will send you X% back in tokens. And do that every single day. That generates buys, and it generates awareness. It generates people sharing that, word of mouth. There's so much potential in that one. Another one is just to reach out to influencers to talk about the meme coin. So that could just be anyone within the crypto space. Just reach out to them, get them to retweet, repost. They'll actually, if you reach out to influencers, say someone with 10,000 plus subscribers, and you just reach out to them, they will be very happy that you've done that. They will be like, wow, ANALOS actually reached out to me. They reached out to me, of all people. They'll have that sort of feeling, which is a nice feeling. And then they will repost it, they'll retweet it, they might even do a video on it, right? So there's many things that can be generated from that in a positive way. So those are my sort of tips that I've just kind of just made up in a way. And that's coming off my last video, because I know that video came across a bit sort of a downer and a negative, but I was just, when you look at what's on the chart, and when you look at what's going on within that space of 24 hours, it was not good. So if anyone on the ANALOS team, or anyone who is watching this, can pass this on to Mike or the ANALOS team, I will try my best to pass this video on to him. But if you can, just post it in the Telegram, or just post it on Twitter, just so he can see this and read what I've posted. He doesn't have to watch the video, just screenshot this strategy thing I've got up here, and then maybe apply some of these, 1 or 2 of them, or even all of them. So yeah, that's just trying to help the community get this back up and running, because I do believe in this one. This one was a good one, and it's a shame that it went down. I really want it to come back up, because this is a banger of a meme coin. So yeah, give me your thoughts. Give this video a few likes as well, because that would help get this out there on the YouTube algorithm, so that more people can see it, and hopefully they can apply this, because I think this will help, in my opinion. So yeah, please definitely like it, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.